You can nominate for president, vice president, general secretary, joint secretary, deputy secretary of any club's verticals, secretary of any clubs and verticals. And the last date for submission of the nomination is on 17th August. I hope we'll all see you there in the nominations.
Thank you. See you guys. Even the international students are watching this, guys. I want to see more international students in this department.
And there's one person, his name is Chikota. He's an artist.
Oh, Chico. Okay.
Chico, yeah, Chico.
Okay, I know you. Okay, I think international students who are listening, guys, you can join this. Okay, so like
we're looking for you. We have Fortune and Edison. These people have been part of the literary team from the last year, and they have significantly contributed in, anchoring for these things. And we have Tadiva and Advocate, who also participated in the South Zone's national competitions that we go to every year. Yeah, subscribe,
like,
and share,
comment.
and comment. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone. This is International SAC. Today we are bringing another conversation which is very, very interesting. We often see the activities here at Vignan, so much activity that's okay here, but we don't know the people who play a pivotal role behind the scenes. So today, this podcast is for you. We are bringing people who are behind the scene of every activity. So guys, thank you for joining us today. Okay, so firstly, I'd like you to introduce yourself to the viewers. So I'll start with Tanman.
Hello all, I'm back again. I'm Tanma and I'm from Data Science Department. I'm currently doing my 4th year BTech.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Bhavishya. I'm in my 4th year of bioinformatics, and we're here to talk about SAC.
Hello everyone, I'm Mahija and I'm pursuing 4th year in biotechnology.
Okay, thank you for such nice introduction. So, like there are so many people like to know about SAC. So firstly, I'd like to ask a very simple question. So for a first year student who have joined Vignan University for the first time, what is SAC? Maybe I'll start with Tanman. Explain in your own words, what is SAC?
SAC is just exploring or exhibiting your talent. So we have different types of clubs, verticals as well in this student body. What means SAC? Student Activities Council. So you can exhibit your talent. It may be dance, music, or you're interested to organize an event. You can be a station management, the lead, or if you want to buy something from outside, if you want something material, you can be a logistics person. So you have different roles in this SAC.
Okay. Thank you for that. So I'll go to I think you're the president of SAC. So like about how many clubs, organizers, and events does SAC manage every year?
Okay, so last year we had an intake of about 1,500 students, and 800 to 900 students graduated with a certification of SAC annually last year. And we're hoping to increase that number this year, definitely. We had about 60 people leading verticals in SAC, and about 800 to 900 volunteers and coordinators.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good team, yes.
Yeah, it's a good team. Okay, so like I'll go to the last one. Okay, so what makes SAC one of the most important student organization on campus? Like what makes SAC more special here to the students?
I think any fest or any event in this university, the backbone of it is SAC. So for any event to execute it properly from the beginning, from the pre-works till the post-works, documenting it, SAC is behind it.
Okay. Thank you for that. So like I'm now going to round 2. I'll come back here again. Okay. So like I would like to know how SAC is organized, and can you explain the different leadership roles in SAC? Maybe you can just mention the leadership roles and how is it organized?
So while coming to the clubs, the verticals, so we have deputy secretaries from second years and secretary and chief coordinator from third years. And as well for the core people, we have general secretary, vice president, and treasurer. In second year, we have this role joint secretaries. And in 4th year, you can be a president as well as the dean's nominee president.
Okay, so you are like, can you tell me your position?
I'm treasurer now.
Oh yeah, treasurer. Yeah. Okay. So like how do the different clubs under SAC work together? Like how do they work together, all the different clubs under SAC?
Okay, so we have so many clubs and verticals here at SAC. We have 17 clubs, and 5 different verticals here at SAC. And we have the core team, which acts as the main bridging point between all of these verticals so that they're managed and they collaborate properly for every event to be spotless. So when we talk about how these are being managed or how these are working together, all of these in SAC, I think it is the efforts that the core team puts in by bridging all of these verticals, their needs, and everything that has to be done behind the scenes. I think the core team does it so that everybody can present or perform their specific talents onto the crowds.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So like you've talked about the planners and the coordinators. So like, can you tell me like the biggest challenge, like the event that is biggest challenge to plan? Like what event has been the biggest challenge to organize?
For me, I have been working in SAC from my first year. It's been 3 years.
Okay.
One of the major event which was like a very big challenge for us was Garba Night. We introduced it in our second year.
Okay.
That's a very popular fest in the northern states of India. But in south states, it is not widely celebrated. But yeah, people are very enthusiastic about it. So getting permissions done for that event was a big challenge for me.
I thought it's my staff. Do you want to answer?
So this is the slight differentiation here. Mahotsav itself is another student body. That is an inculmination of all the 7 student bodies that are in the council. So it does not necessarily come under SAC, but a lot of us that serve in the other councils, for example, SAC or any other student body, we also generally serve for Mahotsav also.
Okay. So I thought SAC is maybe the one the biggest department, like, or the other clubs that are far more beyond SAC. Okay, so like want to go on joining SAC. So like how can students join SAC? I think this is very most important question because people want to know how can students join SAC. Okay, any of you can answer.
Okay. So every year, once the nominations are over for the leads in the core, we conduct something called as the recruitment drives, where we will be releasing Google Forms for everybody to register and understand what exactly each club does, and they can register digitally to that specific club. What happens is that the leads collect all of the details and they add them into WhatsApp groups, and then they call out the first session to give them a clarity on what that specific club is or how they're going to deal with it. And students are very well, privileged, or the people who are joining in SAC for that recruitment drives, they're allowed to go to multiple verticals, understand multiple clubs, and then decide which one they want to stay in. That provides, that kind of privilege is provided with SAC. They can understand, they can experiment, and then they can stay committed.
Okay. So like I have another question. So about how many students do you need like to join? Do you just choose all the students who applied, or you have specific numbers of people whom you want to join SAC, or just anyone who is willing?
I would like to answer that.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no compulsion of this. I mean, there's no limit of how many people should join a specific club or a vertical.
Okay.
So it's like what do we say, roaming? Huh?
Yeah, I think it is just the more the merrier, basically.
Yeah.
The more people that come in, the more people that we accept. We would like to expand SAC so much that anybody that is interested, you're welcome
And
here.
it's also like this. People can jump from one vertical to another vertical also.
Yeah, they can find their interests and go experiment in different clubs, as we have mentioned before, and then they can choose which one they want to stay in.
It's all about their interest, their own interest. They
Oh.
can join in any of the club.
SAC
If they are
does not-
interested in
yeah.
2 or more clubs, they can.
Oh, they can. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So about what are the qualities do you look for the members who want to join? Maybe do you want best students, toppers? What qualities do you take?
3 of the qualities which we like to, which we would see in them as a SAC volunteer or a coordinator is one is consistency. Like from the day of joining, we would want them to participate in every event. We would want them to be a backbone, to be a part of every event. And the second one is accountability. They have to be responsible for whatever the work they are doing.
Okay.
And the third one is interest. They should never lose their interest to do anything.
Okay, that's interesting. So, what mistakes do students commonly make during the selection process? Mistakes that students do during the process of selection. What are those mistakes? Maybe you can identify one or two.
I would say that is a very complicated question because there are not really anything that is considered as a mistake. Everybody come to selections to give their own perspective. To be
Okay.
honest, at any given point of the selections, you will learn something from everybody that is nominating or everybody that is speaking. So I think that is to frame it better, that question. I think we can say that few people might come prepared, few people might not be very well prepared. We can just learn that to be very prepared before the selections and be very spontaneous about it also. You cannot be prepared for everything that happens during the selections. That is one thing. You just have to be yourself, be a little confident, and let everything go as it is. That is the best thing you can do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good answer. So like I would like to know also about I saw they were saying on the paper there was CGPA. So is CGPA important or the attendance of a student important on to join this? Because people want to know whether CGPA is important or attendance. What can you clarify about?
In my path, I mean, in my point of view, both are important because we have to manage everything, including attendance, CGPA, as well as we have to balance this non-cultural, I mean, extracurricular curricular activities also. So both plays important role.
It's just a matter of, I think, a person who is also in SAC is highly expected to be a very talented individual. That kind of expectations is put upon him, where he's also required to be balanced in the academics also, which is why we mentioned the CGPA or the attendance as well. But I think this is where you learn the balance. Like, this is an extracurricular activity.
Yeah.
This does not obviously come above academics, right? So once you are balanced there, you can find some peace, you can find new interests in SAC and find the balance also. Yeah. That is why we encourage having good CGPA here in SAC between our volunteers and coordinators too.
Okay. Okay. So like let's move on to the international students and diversity. So like my first question, can international students join SAC?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
We have specific positions reserved for them in the core selections itself. But also, they can be a part of any club or vertical, or they can be nominating themselves for the non-specific posts also, like the posts that are not reserved for them also.
Or the posts that are not reserved for them.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
So you can basically nominate in any of the posts that is listed under SAC for under any of the vertical. But we specifically have few reserved definitely for them to increase the population, to somehow support the joining of international students into SAC. That is how we would like to proceed with that. Yeah.
Okay. So if international students made a significant contributions to SAC, if they made there are maybe 2 or 3 international students who are there. So like do they contribute well in SAC? What are their contributions?
You want us to give his previous experiences?
Yeah. The experience from the international students who joined SAC.
Okay. So I would like to tell you about a few people that have joined in the literary team. I think we have Fortune and Edison. These people have been part of the literary team from the last year, and they have significantly contributed in anchoring for these things. And we have Tadiva and Advocate, who also participated in the South Zone's national competitions that we go to every year. It has been a delightful thing to have them on the board. They were very talented beings. I would say they supported us very much.
Okay.
And there's one person, his name is Chikota. He's an artist.
Oh, Chico. Okay.
Chico.
Okay, I know him. Okay, I think international students who are listening, guys, you can join this. Okay, so like
they're looking for you.
they are looking for you, the international student. Like maybe they will be in fear, like maybe they would thinking that maybe it's not for the international students. So that's why we made this conversation.
Yes.
Okay, so like you want to move on to the benefits of joining SAC. So why should students dedicate their time to SAC despite busy academic schedules? Why should students join SAC? So while it's being pressurized with academics, so are there any benefits or interests that they may have from that?
In my point of view, I mean, sometimes in academics also we'll feel pressure on academics.
Okay.
So at that time, this way, I mean, the SAC way will bring us out from that thing. So while concentrating on our passion, so it will be good, right? We'll distract from the pressure, and we'll look for new things. So yeah, maybe that is one of the benefit.
Yeah, adding on to Tanmay's point, SAC is not very different from how the society operates, right? We have a lot of people that have put some responsibility on us and would like for us to act upon it. And so here we deal with real stuff, right? We deal with actual finances, we deal with real consequences, and this gives us a way to actually understand how the society performs. And once we maybe get out of this, university, once we graduate, we are all required to work in some kind of industries, corporate, and I think a place like SAC really helps to better adapt to situations like that. We undergo a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and all. We can study a lot in the classrooms that we are given, but I don't think we can gain any experiences like this. But we can gain it from SAC. That is one of the major reasons why anybody should join SAC.
Since they told all the valid reasons, I would like to add one more reason. Like, it's not only about academics. We should have some personal growth also. So, being in SAC, it will improve your qualities. Like, it will remove your stage fear, and it will help you to communicate more with people. It's all about collaboration, and it's all about working in a team. So yeah, this would help in it.
On top of it, we also promote mental health awareness and being emotionally strong, and we promote qualities like this, which are very much needed for a human. So it is on the empathetic side and also actually growing as a human being. It is an all-round development once you join SAC.
Yeah, that's powerful. I was Sipan man should be busy, so I always wish to be like to be always busy, schoolwork, SAC activities. Yeah, that's really powerful. So like I would like to ask also like how does SAC experience help during placements and job interviews? Does it help? Like how?
Yes, it will be useful if you are in SAC or any other student bodies. So while in resume, we'll keep this all certificates we achieve. No, so while the interviewer asks us, because interviewer knows that he or she can manage everything. So maybe she or he is good at managing things, or they are good at something. So it will be useful.
Yeah, so going forward in professional life also, we are required to lead teams, right?
Yes.
Like maybe we start as a fresher, but going forward we can become a manager, and we grow in the professional phase. They also require us to be better communicators, people who are very good with task assigning or following up, and soft skills like this that we gain from SAP. So when in the interviews like this, they understand that if we manage a team of 1,000 people, I think they can do well in a social situation, and I think they're a good fit for our company. They might think this way, and this happened actually with a lot of our seniors who participated in all of these cultural activities. Interviewers asked them about all of these things, and they were placed in those companies, and I think that's a win for us because they were very significant parts of SAC as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
powerful. If you another thing to it.
It's not relative to your question, but I would like to say in India, people say that those who study engineering, those who are engineers, they do not take the path. So
Okay.
all the engineers try to explore things. They'll choose their own path, whatever they are interested. So for whatever they want to do, first they'll do engineering and then do whatever they want.
Oh,
So yeah, SAC will help in that.
So most of the companies need problem solvers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So while being in SAC, if
We have
real
a number
work,
of problems.
so we are solving every problem. It might use color.
Yeah,
I'm getting
Yeah.
Telugu.
okay, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so like on this, I would like to ask maybe one question on the benefits of joining SAC. So like, what is the biggest lesson you have learned through SAC? Maybe I think all should answer the biggest lesson that you guys have learned and experienced. And yeah, what that. Maybe I will start with it this time.
Uh, yeah, professionally, I learned completing things successfully with limited resources I would say. And personally, I would say mental stability. Yes, being in SAC or any student body needs a lot of consistency and mental stability. We have to control our emotions.
Okay.
So yeah, SAC helped me in improving that.
Coming to me, my biggest lesson that I learned through SAC is when I look at a person, you make a lot of impressions, you judge them a lot. I mean, like once you see them, you have to classify them into some person, or this might be this person. But the more you talk to people, the more you network, the more you actually work with people, you understand that they are not what you understand. There's more to a person than two or three statements. There is more to any human being than what seems on the outside. So you actually understand how to be empathetic with a lot of people when you network. You learn the intrapersonal and interpersonal skills through SAC. And that's one thing over the years, a very slow lesson that I learned from SAC.
Yeah, that's really powerful.
So the lesson what I learned is managing both your academics as well as extracurricular activities, and we have to be mentally strong as well as physically strong. So
See, you guys, you are very strong. Right. Okay, like now moving on to your experiences. So, like, I'd like to know maybe what is the funniest moment or any event that you won't forget? Like, this event I really enjoyed. Yeah, what's it?
there are a
Because
lot
for
of
me,
events.
for
I
me-
will start definitely. She mentioned that Garba Night was one of the most complicated and toughest events to organize, right?
Okay,
It definitely has to be the most memorable event for me.
okay,
I know that there was a lot of effort that went into it, and this was the first time that we're doing it in Vignan University for the first time ever in our second year. So
okay. Maybe can I know like that event? When does it occur? The date or month?
it occurs in October actually. So I'll explain a little about the event also. That
Okay,
will make you understand why
Yes,
it is so
yes.
memorable. So Garba Night is a kind of gathering where people play in circles. They dance in circles with traditional songs to
Okay.
celebrate. The 9 days of Navaratri. Actually, Navaratri is a festival that
Diwali on
Yeah, yeah.
that is what this is.
Oh, that's
So yeah,
okay, okay.
the 10-day long.
Yeah, before Diwali we
Diwali.
have
We
Dasara,
have Dashara.
9-day festival.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
because
celebrate it for 9 days, and usually traditionally all of the 9 days everybody gathers at night and they start playing dancing with friends and family,
okay,
and this is a very holistic kind of event, right? And we wanted to do it one day here to make sure that everybody dances with their friends and everybody here. And yeah, it took a lot of time to get all of the permissions and
Yes.
efforts to put it in. But once the actual event started, we all dressed up, we all danced, and it was the most fun event ever.
oh,
I must say, yeah,
okay. Thank you. Like, I also want to join that event. I'm looking forward to see that event.
definitely. We'll be doing that event this year too. Definitely.
Oh, this year it's going to happen.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
think probably in October
Yes.
this year too. Yes.
okay. Because last year I came late. So I hope I'm joining. So is that the same event that you enjoyed?
Yeah, but I would like to say Freshers Day.
Okay.
It happens on Engineers Day, September 15th. We can see a lot of talent on the stage. I mean, everyone show their talents on that day. Like, there are many dancers, singers, actors, and so yeah, I enjoyed that event.
One thing about that also, all of the talents will be appreciated through special titles. We'll be giving them titles called as acting icon,
Okay.
singing star, something like that. Whoever is, the best in those competitions.
Miss Fresher,
Mr. and Miss Fresher,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Everybody can participate and win those titles right in the first year, having a confidence boost and stuff like that too, yeah.
Okay.
I can't really say one event as a memorable one, but yeah, Independence Day I would say that was my first event in.
Independence, which is going to happen on Saturday.
Yeah.
No, the Independence Day the 2 years back.
Yeah, in my first year, I was in dance club actually in my first year. So
Okay, dance club.
yeah,
Okay.
dancer.
Oh, she's a dancer.
She is.
so that was my first event officially in SAC. And
Okay.
also after becoming joint secretary in the second year, that was also my first event. So yeah, that would be memorable.
Okay, but you guys, no one mentioned Mao Staff. I think Mao Staff is a very, very big event. For me, I really enjoyed that event.
Which one?
Mao Staff.
Mahotsav, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So I'll move on. So like what's something students don't know about SAC? What the thing that most students don't know about SAC? What is the thing that maybe people confuse it about it and misunderstand it?
I think a lot of people just understand SAC as a place where they are required to organize events or they're required to do a certain thing or just work. But once you come in, I think it gives you many, many, many memories that you will never ever get if you don't ever join SAC. Like, for example, we all came together from different departments. We became friends and we collaborated, did some really good things, really remarkable things together. But all people think about when they think of SAC is they're always working, they are teachers' pets or something like that. I think that is something we would like to change. We would want that to change. I would want people to think SAC as a solely student council that supports students, that stands in the, stands with the students for anything that comes up, for any student.
Yeah, okay. So if you do you have something to say or move on? Okay, so like my last question on this, like if you have to maybe to organize any event, your dream event to gather all the students here at Vignan University, what could be that event and why? If you guys say, Tanman, can you organize an event? What event can you organize for you? Like I want to know from you guys.
All the students.
Yes.
I would say Freshers' Day.
Oh, Freshers Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because on that day itself, we can see many of the people in the convocation hall. They enjoy, right?
Okay.
That is why.
Okay, thank you. How about
I would like to understand the question better. Are you talking about organizing a new event that does not already exist?
no, even if the event that existed, like what event can you maybe organize?
We want to see all the
Any
people.
event,
Which
any,
event you want to
either
organize?
occurred or something that has never occurred. Maybe you want to introduce a new event this school year.
Okay, is it in the terms of gathering so many people
Yeah,
at
so many
once?
people at once.
Okay. I would, so we organize this Garba night in a small scale, right? We only take in 200 people. Like every year, that is the capacity that we can accommodate in the resources that we have. If ever it is ever possible to do, I would love to organize Garba night in the main ground with almost 1,000 to 2,000 people, all of them dancing together. I think that would be a dream come true.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. How about?
Yeah, actually, I also want to say that.
Okay. That I think we have to move on to another. So like you want to compare like how SAC different from NSCC and NSS and sports sale and department clubs. How is it different? My friend wanted to join NSS. So how is it? Is there any difference between those clubs?
Those are particular to, I mean, NSS is particular to social services.
Okay.
Sports contingent is particular to playing sports. NCC, it's National Cadet Corps. SAC is not like that. It's beyond limits. We can explore any activity. We can pitch in new ideas. We can pitch in new initiatives which we want to introduce in this university. So yeah, I would like to say that differentiates SAC with other student bodies.
Okay. So does it collaborate with those clubs?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
We do collaborate with all of the student bodies on various occasions. On top of it, SAC is not just cultural also. It, as she mentioned, it is very multidimensional. We have designers on deck. We have, people who dance, who celebrate the cultural art forms. We also have people, photographers, film clubs, everything modernized. And we support any people with any kind of interest and all. That is one unique fact about SAC, I think. And one more fun fact is that for the last 2 years, as a team celebrating event, we played something called as SPL, SAC
SPL.
Premier League.
Oh,
It is a cricket league that all of the students of SAC, like the leads and the members of SAC, play to foster that collaboration and team spirit within the team itself. So we also together play sports. So we do a lot of things together that are not just cultural, that are not just this, that. It cannot be labeled. Yeah. So that is one very good thing about SAC.
Okay, it's a wonderful thing. Okay, I hope you I have another question, but I think you answered it. Maybe you can answer it again. So, like, can a student join multiple clubs while I'm in SAC? Can I join NSS or sports clubs?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, elaborating on that, it is definitely everybody's allowed to join multiple clubs. Everybody's allowed to experiment with things. But for a student, I think it would do them more good being consistent with one thing. It would ensure more balance with academics and the extracurriculars too. Like, you can be in SAC and NSS, but when you have to choose something, I think it might get difficult for you after you work 6 to 7 months with both of them, right? I think it is just you are allowed, obviously, but it is just suggested to choose few things that you can manage within the time that we have.
Okay,
It's just that.
yeah, thank you for that elaboration.
Yeah.
Okay, like we want to go to leadership and elections. So, like, how are SAC leaders selected? Like, I saw the president, there's vice president, there is secretary. So how do you choose these leaders? Like, for the president, do you vote? Do you do elections? What can you do on that?
Actually, it's a multiple round selection process where there are multiple rounds. We have different rounds coming to every year, but I would speak about last year's selection process. We had a group discussion round where we were given a problem and we had to solve it within the given time. We had to
Okay.
present it before everyone with our solution with a detailed explanation. And also, the next round included pitching a new initiative which they want to do with limited resources.
Okay, okay.
And the next round was a presentation round where our perception of SAC and what we want to do in SAC, we have to present it before all the nominees and the judgment panel. And yeah, after that, we have voting process, 60% from the judges and 40% from the remaining nominees.
Okay, do you want to add?
Nothing. That is like basically sums up the entire nomination process of how it happens. But since you asked how are they selected, I don't think you were just asking about the rounds and all. I think you were asking about the qualities that we also check in the.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
I was asking about like I didn't know about the rounds, so even the
Yeah.
qualities you can also explain. But like I also wanted to know about what is the biggest responsibility of a vice president or a president? Like the roles that these leaders perform or these leaders do.
Okay. So I will start with the president. The biggest responsibility of anybody that is a president of SAC would be to build a team that is self-sufficient, I would say. I mean, see, a president is a person who is already in their fourth year, and then they won't be there for long. They have to create, in the shorter time that they have, a responsible, a very accountable team that can self-sufficiently organize events or motivate other people in the team itself, so that they can be given the responsibility of handling the whole team together. They are being trained for it. I think that's one of the biggest responsibility for a president. And on another scale, I think the vice presidents also have a similar responsibility, but on a smaller scale. I think we are also we're also required to guide our juniors to make them understand, make them feel more belong in the team itself. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anything to say?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we're about to conclude. So like I want to go to the future of SAC. So what new initiatives would you like to introduce in the future? Is there anything that maybe you say, this we have to initiate something new, like for the current situation? What do you have any things that you like maybe to initiate or to change? What are those things? Or is it okay? Is it good?
That's a very, very long question.
Okay, you make it short, you make it short, you make it short.
Like, when you say what do you want the future of SAC should be, I think
Yes.
each one of us have a very different and very perceptive answer to it.
Yes, I want to hear different answers from you guys so that I may know.
You guys want to start, guys? No.
You already started. I think we
Yeah,
can.
there are a lot of people who are hiding their talents inside their body. They are not showing up. So I want everyone to bring that talent outside and they want to exhibit. So that is one what I want from. the
Okay.
people.
Okay. She talked about
We're
talents.
not going in line.
Okay.
It's a very tough question.
Okay. Okay. We can move on.
So yeah, it's just that okay, the future of SAC, I hope it is going to be a place where everybody can undoubtedly come in, find belongingness, and also exhibit their talents, anything that they have, as Tanmay mentioned. That is what SAC fosters or SAC believes in. You know, standing united with the student, making sure they understand who they are, making like exactly. We all came in to understand what we are, understand what we want, and I think we found that through SAC, all of us. I want the future of SAC for everybody that comes in to be exactly like this. I hope it becomes a very good memory for them. And yeah, this is on a personal note, but for the future of SAC as a team itself, as a council itself, I hope it grows more and more and more. From 1,000 to 5,000, I hope it grows, yeah.
Okay.
And everything that needs to be done for it, we shall do it this year.
I would like to answer that simply. I want SAC to be a part of every student life in their college.
Oh, okay. 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 So I've
While dying, we'll recall the last 7 minutes. 1 minute should be the SAC.
That's a funny way to put it.
okay. 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 Like, I think yeah, you've answered so many questions. So like, you want to end this round like this. So like, I want to give you all your final words to the people, like anything that you want to say to the viewers. I think you've answered so many questions and my questions have come to an end. So like anything that you want to share, whether it's an advice or yeah, anything. I'll start with Stanman, I think.
I already said before that
You can
your
elaborate.
talent is open here. You can show your talent in any of the interested club you are in. So I just say that explore Vignan University, balance your studies, and be part of SAC. It will help you more in your future. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. So one thing I would like to share to everybody that is watching this video is it is not just SAC. It is any student body, any student council that is in Vignan, or any kind of student gathering, but especially things like SAC, especially a gathering like SAC, that helps you be a better person every day. Like I would give this blanket statement and say that it makes you a better person, but it actually does, because every day you deal with hundreds of different types of people right before an event, and you have to be patient about it. You grow a lot, you understand how to deal with stuff, you have breakdowns, you get through them, you find friends, you lose friends, and these are all very good parts of being SAC. And I think everybody in their engineering life, or everybody that is studying, should get these kind of experiences, and you get them through SAC, which is why we would love to see you here in SAC, have more diversity, and have more cerebral diversity also, not just diversity in our ethnicity or something, but also the cerebral diversity. We want people who think differently, we want people who think every way, basically that. Yeah.
Okay, powerful.
Yeah, joining in SAC, I think it will broaden your way of thinking. So people who join in SAC, they can think broadly. They can think differently from other people, and also one thing I could say, it's for sure, if you join SAC, yeah, you'll definitely enjoy your college days.
Okay, okay. So guys, I think you've heard them. Please, I think you've learned a lot. For those who want to join, we have heard about the SAC, about the roles and everything. If you have any questions, please, you can comment below and I'll always ask them. And we can organize another interview if you have many issues. Please, guys, join SAC. I think, thank you so much, guys, for having time with me. I think I want to be one of the members of SAC. So, guys, I think you've learned a lot. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Can you tell them to subscribe to our channel
Yeah, subscribe,
like,
and share.
comment.
and comment? Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time and for your explanation. I think that was very good.
If I may add something at the last.
Yeah, you may
Yeah.
add, you may add.
So for the selections of SAC, the Student Activities Council, for the year 26-27 will be held from 19th to 22nd this year in August. So we're all, we are expecting and actually inviting all of the nominations from you guys for various posts that we have here at SAC. You can nominate for President, Vice President, General Secretary, Joint Secretary, Deputy Secretary of any club's verticals, Secretary of any clubs and verticals. And the last date for submission of the nomination is on 17th August. I hope we'll all see you there in the nominations.
Thank you. See you guys. Even the international students are watching this, guys. I want to see more international students in this department. Thank you, guys.
Thank
you so
you.
much.